Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the
same
same
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys Kenny, Carlo, and Bamba, and this is the anime segment. Now, to start y'all off, y'all know I got my interesting question of the week, and I think I have a pretty good one this week. Y'all remember back in Ennis Lobby, Sanji always wanted a fruit, a devil fruit, the clear fruit. And he ran into an enemy that had it, and he was pissed. That always had me thinking, if we were to rearrange devil fruits, like redistribute it, who would you want to have what devil fruit and why?
Wait, I meant to ask you, does it have to be does it have to already be a devil fruit user, or can I give it to one that's not a devil fruit user?
You can give it to anybody you want, any devil fruit you want.
Oh. Okay. Damn, fuck. I can't move that fruit. I was gonna say if I move Kuma's fruit, the straw has died at Sabodi. The story's over.
But don't worry about the story though. You're just doing stats. Don't worry about the story.
Okay.
You said the straw has dead.
It's over, bruh. It's done. I got one though.
Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe it needs to
be this one's actually cold, kinda, I think. All right. Picture this. Frankie with the chop fruit. He can he can take his pieces of his cyborg arms off and shoot niggas with. Oh man.
I fuck with that.
I'm giving Frankie the chop fruit.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was coming up with mine, I thought about Frankie, but the only devil fruit I could imagine him with is Kid's devil fruit.
Oh,
think of the shit that he could do with Kid's devil fruit. That man will be out here building the craziest.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay,
yours is better. Hella broken, bro.
Yours is better. Oh, hell, Bomba, that was better. Jesus Christ. Nah, he'd be OD. He'd be a Yonko. He would. If he learned King's Code and Conquers, it's over for everybody.
Think about this. This man knows of the blueprint for something like Pluton. Worst case scenario, you're about to beat him up, bro. He got all the material he needs. You're in trouble.
Yeah, that's OD. That's OD.
Mine is kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
So I apologize for what's about to transpire.
Oh my God.
But I'm thinking, what if we gave Chopper Whitebeard's fruit?
It would be a regular ass deer that could cause earthquakes.
Yeah, look at just. Do you know how chaotic that is?
And the crazy thing is, he's a deer. We're like, he's not Chopper. He's just a deer at that point.
That's what I'm saying. The human fruit makes Chopper who he is.
I understand, but do you know how chaotic that is, though?
You just got a deer that's causing earthquakes constantly.
Or giving him Momonosuke's fruit. Now you got a dragon deer. A deergin.
A deergin?
A deergin is fucking stupid, bro.
I guess.
Is that a motherfucking deergin, dog?
I feel like my biggest problem with all of those options is that there is no consciousness behind all of this power. Is you're literally building a Boo within the One Piece universe.
Facts. I want chaos. I want a deer.
I imagine that deer just out in the forest rumbling shit, and then people are like, "Oh, earthquakes!"
Make him his strongest Kaido. Now you can't beat this nigga.
Right.
Who's
so you
beating
telling me a deer learned hockey?
Yeah.
Bro, chill out.
So we're gonna go ahead and ban Carlo for the rest of the episode.
Man, you gotta be banned.
Because ain't no way you just said a deer gun is crazy. Let me compose myself.
All right.
But before I let you go again, let me give you an option. One of my options that I had. So I was thinking the strongest swordsman in the world, in Mihawk, and you gave him the Yami Yami no Mi. Now the reason for that is I feel like Mihawk is the only person that everybody tries. And niggas just because they got devil fruits, you're not that strong. If I'm able to negate it, he gonna kill a lot of folks.
You said that. What's the Yami Yami?
Blackbeard's devil fruit, the one that negates powers.
Yeah, the black hole.
And then I can pull you and slice you too.
So yeah, I feel like for me to say that's a good matchup. I mean, match is it's like we haven't seen Mihawk do anything besides stab Zoro in the back with a little tiny knife.
You see them some name attacks. I mean, not Mihawk. Apparently, people are saying it's Yoru that's been doing that. Ooh.
Who?
Yoru, the sword.
They think his sword has double.
I'm gonna let Yoru handle it type shit. He's always been saying that.
Interesting. Okay.
But let's move on from that one because that's not too interesting. I want to hear y'all. Let me hear y'all. Let me hear one more from everybody.
Arlo, you got one?
Let me see. I would love to see. We were just talking about swordsman. I would love to see Zoro with the Nika Nika fruit.
You talking about
pointless?
You said what?
That would be pointless.
Why would it be pointless?
That devil fruit's only as good as your imagination because Luffy's so silly and stuff. That's why it works.
It works to a point. It's only you saying Zoro don't got no imagination, bruh.
Zoro's not silly.
Zoro's going to be fighting swordsmen.
You said what?
I said Zoro's mainly going to be fighting swordsmen because he has a sword.
Think about this though. Swordsmen do what type of combat? Close range. Now I got the ability to do close range and long range combat. You feel me?
Why you stretching your arm when you get chopped off?
Or
what if you fight Mihawk or Shanks? Those people that slice attacks, like you know what I'm saying?
Look, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm giving Zoro the Nika Nika fruit. All right.
That's a bet. All right, Kenny, what you got?
All right. I'm giving Jinbei Pika's mountain fruit.
Why Jinbei though?
Fishman karate.
Fishman karate. And the size, true. That would do some damage. That's gonna be hella OD. And also he can kind of sustain water. That'll be interesting. All right, my final one.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a good one.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Imagine Sanji with the slow fruit. So not only is he already fast, but he's making you slow too.
You gonna fuck people up.
Oh fuck.
That's fucked up.
That's unbeatable. That's unbeatable.
Unless you got good ass hockey.
I ain't
gonna lie, Sanji's stocks is going up right now, especially with the latest leaks.
I should have sent y'all this TikTok I seen. It was like Zoro fighting Lucci, and he was like, something's wrong with the force. He said, Sanji's having a moment.
Yeah. You don't even, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just confirmed he's literally actually having a moment. And you about to see what I'm saying.
He already had a moment, but people didn't peep.
No, they just confirmed something even crazier. I'm going to put a little stamp on Zoro, which I kind of guess, wings of the Emperor, whatever. So they both had to have their moment. Zoro already had his.
What
Anyway, we don't talk about
what
Oh
moment
yeah,
are you
Lucy
talking?
definitely stronger than King.
What moment are you talking about, Kenny? You're talking about when he stopped Borsellino's attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was much.
What you
What do you
mean?
mean that was not? He outspeeded Kizaru. Like what?
Speed of light, Bamba.
He barely did. He did it for a second, but I'm saying like compared to what's about to happen, you see, this is
Bro,
this
You
about.
he's
you a
officially
hater.
faster than Kizaru, bro.
You
I'm
a
taking
hater,
that.
bro. You a
Yeah, I
hater.
understand that, but I'm saying okay, they're about to fight basically. So imagine they were about to fight over there. They're fighting now. So I'm saying it's about to be crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, but we all know that Kizaru is not he's the second strongest admiral now, so never mind.
And also, maybe Sanji even might have been faster than Kizaru because the only thing with Sanji is that he could not kick the light. Now he has the boots that allow him to block light, which we, the viewer, know, but they don't know.
They don't know.
But my last one, which I think is the most interesting and OP one. So, King, the Lunarian, and you gave him Marco's double fruit. Now you do endurance and regeneration. Take me down type shit.
That's crazy.
So
But
you
all
make
right,
him immortal.
we're talking about a villain. Today, our main topic is going to be villains that are redeemable or that were redeemed. First part of it, I already texted the boys and asked y'all to bring villains that y'all feel like are still redeemable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like last segment, Kenny, that's not with you? Or Carla? I think
You started with me. You started with me.
Okay, Carla, I'm gonna start with you this time. Bring me one villain. I think I asked y'all to bring two, so we're gonna go in circle. We're gonna give one option each and come back. So give me a villain that you think is redeemable.
So
Don't say no bullshit.
And okay, well,
Shit.
he shouldn't have started with me then, because
I already know who your first person is.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I just want to let people know that I don't think of this as a redeemable that everybody else feels. I don't go with facts. I feel like who I want to be redeemed, just because I don't know.
We all know who this is.
No, you don't actually. Because my first villain is Eisen.
Okay.
My first villain is Eisen.
I know who your second villain is. Then asshole.
You don't know who my second villain is.
Well, we don't have to get to the second villain, but tell me why you feel like your first villain needs to be redeemed.
I feel like one, the story's kind of set up for him to have a redeemable, I think where Thousand Year Blood War is going, and even his interaction with Yuva Havaha, I feel like it's set up for him to have a redeemable moment if it is possible. Not saying it's going to happen, but I feel like it is. I feel like it's also redeemable because yes, he did a lot of serious stuff within the Soul Society, tried to take over the world, things of that nature. But I feel like a simple change of
Killed a
heart.
captain.
I mean,
he killed two captains.
Okay, I mean, not captains die every day, B. Like, I don't know but I feel like he can still redeem himself, not only because they're about to face their biggest threat yet, and it's not only a threat to the Soul Society, but it's a threat to the well-being of the living. You feel me? And so I feel like that he has an opportunity to step up, rejoin the Soul Society, and hold in high regard what it means to actually be a Soul Reaper. You feel me? I believe he's going to come back to our side.
Okay. So actually, before I let Kenny go, I want to jump on the Eisen one because that was one of my options. That was my second villain. But the reason why that is right now. Let's look at the Soul Society. Who is the real villain? Do we really know who the real villain is? Like, do we genuinely know who the good? Like, we've heard everything that's happened. The Quincy's here, the Soul Society here, the Hollows. But really, when we're looking at everything that's happening, Soul Reapers look like the biggest bet, in my opinion. You feel me? You got the smoking locked up in pieces. The Quincy cycle is hell. The Hollow cycle is hell. Who did I forget? I mean, the humans, I guess they're in their own realm, but sometimes, shit happens. But really, it's the Soul Reapers that are tied to everything. Like, they have I mean, granted, we don't know what first happened, like how those pieces were falling into place. But when you're looking at the nation as what it is right now, it's basically everybody for themselves. Eisen happened to see the Soul King, so he understood that there was a certain system in place, and he didn't agree with it. So, in my opinion, that's why I'm looking at him like, okay, he did what he did. But he's not gonna get a result beyond what he is now, which is Eisen with the Hogyoku. So, technically, in my opinion, he kind of already has redeemed himself. You feel me? That's all I have to say. You can go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Madara Uchiha.
Madara?
Madara Uchiha can be redeemed. Let's talk about it. Right. I feel like the only reason Madara ended up being a bad guy is because the Senjus kind of screwed him over. He was like, you know what? You're right. Let's end this war, right? Let's the Senjus and the Uchihas come together and create a village. They said, "Ha, stupid bitch, you about to be subjugated to all type of shit." Had they not done that, had they actually treated the Uchiha like everybody else, Madara would have never been a bad guy in the first place. And two, he had bad his intentions were good. He just went about them all the wrong way. For example, he just wanted everybody to be peaceful. He wanted to end all wars. And he said but human nature is to fight and have conflict. So the only way to do that is to put everybody in the infinite genjutsu where everybody likes each other. So he tried to establish world peace. He just did it in a real fucked up way. That's why I think if we go back in time, build us a time machine, perhaps, say, hey, yo, Senju clan, don't be assholes. And we all good.
I'm dead. I mean, it's kind of hard to argue that because if they didn't kill his brother, yeah, he probably would have had one.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm mad you're looking like this, but you said you looking like this, but y'all both said that's crazy.
You said what?
They're talking about the reincarnation. Yeah, the reincarnation. This nigga came back for revenge. Like what?
No, I was talking about like Hagoromo's kids and how there's a cycle of like war in between them.
Yeah. So I feel like it was avoidable.
True. No, yeah, it is quite available because at the end of the day, Sasuke and Naruto made peace, so it's very possible. Carly, what you got next? Second option, second villain, which we've been waiting for. Who is it?
He sounded so interested.
Now look, I want everybody to bear with me here. I need everybody to listen to what I'm about to say.
I ain't about to say some bullshit for sure. Oh, weak.
I know his villain.
I need everybody to understand exactly what I need to say here. Now, yes, this person may have enslaved a few billion people.
I knew he was gonna say Frieza. I told you I knew it. I knew it.
He may have blown up some planets. He may have made a warrior race his bitch. But I feel like the way that Dragon Ball works, every villain eventually comes to the light. Every main villain eventually comes to the light. Look.
No, they don't.
Just listen to me. I said main villain. I say main villain. Who was a consistent villain in Dragon Ball that we saw? Piccolo. Guess what? He's on our side now. Who was a nigga? Who was one of the main villains in Dragon Ball Z that we saw? Vegeta. Guess what? Him and Goku are best buddies, best pals. Majin Buu literally got reincarnated into a peaceful young man.
No, let's talk.
Beerus the Destroyer, who was introduced as not necessarily a villain, but he is a destroyer god. But he was so intrigued by the way of life that the Saiyans are living that he decided to be an asset to them whenever it need be, open his world up to them training on it, and helped him to get better. And so I feel like if all those people can turn over a new leaf, why can't a space emperor like Frieza?
Boo, fucking boo.
See, my thing with all that is, I don't necessarily agree that Frieza is redeemable, but I definitely see Dragon Ball doing it. And I think they're already kind of doing it, if we be honest. Dragon Ball is definitely redeeming this man because now he's like, oh, he's learned from the Saiyan, went and trained.
But this man, not only was he, yes, it was for selfish gain. But Goku said he basically what I'm trying to bring up is the tournament of power. Goku said he will revive Frieza, but Goku never promised a timeline. And even then, when we got to the end, Goku never really had a true plan on how he was going to revive Frieza because he had already been revived by the Earth Dragon Ball, so he couldn't be revived again. So he was going to have to jump through hoops, and eventually Whis was able to, take away his halo and grant him life again.
This man pulled up on him and said, "Boof, you're alive." What?
But like, listen to me. Listen to
It
me.
was his angel.
Listen to me. Frieza knew in the back of his head Goku didn't have a true timeline for him. He didn't know how long he was still going to be dead after. And even then, like, there are so many times where he could have said fuck it and tournament of power, and he deliberately did the best that he could to help his team win.
He didn't do the best he could.
What do you mean he didn't do the best he could?
Universe, he could have been revived through them.
What's the name? He set up a whole, like, the person in a tournament of power that he resonated with the most was on another team. He set him up. Frost set him up so perfectly with Gohan. And then the end of the fight with basically teamed up to help eliminate Jiren with the person he hates the most.
He had to. If he didn't, he was going to die.
Look, Kenny, redeemable qualities. Redeemable qualities. What do you do when your life's on the line? What would you do when your life's on the line? Boom, boom.
Kenny, go ahead. I'm fucking this. Give me a second one.
I knew he was gonna say Frieza. I promise you. Everybody do that shit. Okay, I'm surprised you're gonna say this, and this is gonna make Carlo happy when I say this person, man. But I think Zeref is redeemable.
Yes. Yes.
Look, the guy just wanted love, man. The person he loved the most, his brother, died tragically at a young age. Mm-hmm. So what does he do? He clones his brother and brings him back to life. Ethereal Natsu Dragon E&D brings him back. And then it's like, wasn't his power that anytime he fell in love with something, he killed it? Like that was
his curse, yeah.
He was cursed, But that was that curse. If we think about it, Zeref never actually did anything evil, right? He never aspired to take over the world. He never aspired to kill everybody. He just wanted the one person that ever showed him love and didn't die, right? The first guild master. He just wanted to have that feeling again.
Shout out my master, bro.
So I'm saying Zeref, I don't think he was an actual villain. I think he just had a fucked up curse. So, redeemable.
True. I agree with that one. I feel like it's a certain circumstances.
Got another one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Light Yagami.
I thought about saying Light Yagami. I thought about saying
that. Absolutely not. Hell no. The fuck you talking about?
I thought about it.
What? What is wrong
I pondered upon it.
Huh?
I pondered Light Yagami. He came across my brain.
Hell no. Why?
He had a noble cause.
Thank you.
You said what?
He had a noble cause, bro.
He had a noble cause. When you kill innocent, I don't want to hear it.
Like Bomber, bro.
He was in his room laughing, going crazy. Yeah, like I love this shit.
I'm saying he was doing justice to the world, getting rid of the most diabolical.
I can't agree with that though, Carl. It wasn't justice. Definitely wasn't justice.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Look,
thank you.
Light Yagami would see a big scary guy kick the fuck out of a cute puppy and said that nigga's next. That's not hero. That's
not a death sentence, bro. That's not a death sentence. No.
Hell no. Get this
That
nigga
is
the
not a
fuck out of here.
This nigga was handing out deaths. He's always about to figure me out. He killed an innocent woman just because she figured him out.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was just here, like, oh shit. No, you know,
What crime did she commit?
like what? And a detective. And L. Like what are we talking about?
Bro, fuck the police. He probably was listening to NWA. He was like, yeah, these niggas is right. Let's go with that nigga.
Bro, the woman wasn't a police officer.
I'm talking about fucking L.
He wasn't
What
a police
about the
officer,
lady?
technically.
What about the lady?
She should have minded her business. What?
Get out of here.
So that's a death sentence for being nosy. That's crazy.
Yes.
Get that nigga out of here.
Nosy
Like,
neighbors, and the snitches get stitches. Like, I feel like everybody live by that code, we have a more peaceful world. That's why we need a lot y'all in life. God,
will we have a more peaceful world, or will criminals just be comfortable?
look,
Like, what?
all I gotta say is don't let the death note be real. Don't let me walk upon it because it's up.
It's so crazy that you
It's
say this because your favorite hero won't kill his villains. Legit murders.
Both of them. Both of them.
Bro, your favorite hero is the complete opposite.
He killed
Both of
Frieza.
them. What did you say?
He killed Frieza.
When he literally tried his best to give that nigga a chance, and he said, "I can't do anything else but kill you."
Right.
And technically, he didn't even kill Frieza because Frieza was alive.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about Super.
He was alive.
I'm talking about
Super
Super.
where?
I'm talking about when he had to kill him after Frieza destroyed the Earth.
That nigga kill him. And then he's like, I have no choice. It's you or the planet and my family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he made the right decision.
Force his hand.
Yep.
Your favorite heroes don't like killing villains.
Batman.
Joker's still kicking to this day.
He's like, can you tell me a joke? I don't want to kill you. Can I help you? Joker was like, no. He's like, can I please help you? Nigga?
But guys, can we all agree that Joker is just misunderstood?
Okay, next, please, next.
I wish don't let me stumble upon the death note. You're going.
Joker is the most evil man in comic book history. It's okay, though.
My last redeemable villain. And I think that seeing how One Piece is progressing, I think y'all can agree with this one. Akainu. I think Akainu is redeemable. Yes, hear me out. I feel like the Admirals has been a theme about justice. With Aokiji's clear justice. With Kuzan, unclear justice, where he's still figuring out where he stands. And Akainu is like, there is a clear right and wrong, which is Marines and pirates. But now he's starting to figure out that, the quote-unquote top dog are not really the top dog. And the throne that's supposed to be empty is not empty for real. So he's starting to ask questions. And I feel like when we get to the point where he finds out that, this country has a ruler, and everything that all of these institutions that I believed in was basically founded on lies. And we know the relationship between Akainu and Dragon too. You know what I'm saying? Dragon left. Akainu hates Dragon because of that. I feel like that would really pull him in. Like, okay, now I got to put my pride aside. And I don't agree with pirates, but there is a call for justice that needs to happen. You cannot just let Emu sit there. And I feel like Akainu will stand for that. He's not necessarily just gonna go with the world government. He's going with what the world government was supposed to be. He always thought that pirates are bad, Marines are good, and I have a duty to do, and I'm gonna do regardless. Barcelona is still trying to figure out both, and Kuzan is like, clearly I see that the Marines are bad. I'm out. But I feel like Akainu's heading towards that direction. Like where okay, when he finally see that the Marines are not the Marines that he thought.
I don't know about Aokiji, bro. That man, the way he left, it seemed like he left because he was salty. He lost to Akainu. After he had that fight with Akainu, he quit the Marines. Like,
Yeah, but I'm saying, for example, the reason why they had the fight is because of that nature, like the way he was thinking.
I
like,
thought they fight this. Nah, I thought they fought to see who was gonna be the new admiral.
Nah. Like he didn't agree with the way Akainu was doing things. He didn't agree with Akainu was literally like, you're bad, like you're a pirate, you're bad. Like he had you're a pirate or you're with the pirate, you're bad. Aoki just started to doubt that. He started to feel differently about justice.
He started fucking with Luffy.
With ideas of Akainu.
So you said Akainu.
Akainu, yes.
You're talking about Sakazuki. Akainu.
Mr. Hawaiian shirt.
You got
your
me
favorite donut
and Ace fucked up.
The donut maker.
You got both of us fucked
And,
up.
and also think about this too. Think about this. A potential, because we know that, for example, Oda's already confirmed that the ending of One Piece is gonna be like a battle between.
Don't say nothing. I didn't see it. I didn't hear no spoilers. Don't.
It's not spoiler. This has been out since a year ago. He said it in his SBS.
I didn't read it.
Well, which I can tell you because it's not spoilers. He just said that the show is gonna be like at the ending of free for all, meaning like a battle between different parties. It's not just gonna be a versus. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of parties. Like some I can just see a battle of ideals, if that makes sense, rather than just a battle for control. Like people that differ on that type shit. I kind of can see me like that. Sounding his own branch, you feel me? The kind
I have a crazy One Piece theory that I just thought of when I was at work earlier this week, I think.
Let's hear it before we move to the final part.
Like, it's crazy. So in my head, I pretty much confirmed that Blackbeard is Rocksteady Zebek's son. In my head, it's kind of confirmed, all right?
Yeah.
So peep game. Any time we see Rocksteady Zebek in a poster, he has like real scraggly, squiggly hair. Who else we know got that? Blackbeard. Okay, but that's not it. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, come on, follow me now. What are Blackbeard's biggest feats so far? Ace and Garp.
Okay.
What does that have to do with it? Rocks. Who put Rocks away? Roger and Garp. Roger's dead, so the clear thing to do was to go for Roger's son. Who is Roger's son? Ace. And guess who we just got? Garp. And then follow me there. Follow me here. The cycle continues. Because
kill Ace, though.
He set him up to get killed. He set him up to go get executed. The Marines like,
Ace
hey,
set himself up.
But still, the Marines like, go capture Porcus the Ace. We about to execute him. What do you do when they capture that nigga? So it continues. And then here's the cycle, right? Here's the cycle. And you kind of got to hit it from it. Because remember we saw that flash of Roger with the straw hat? Boom. Peak game. Kobe is very Garp-like. He even got the same moves, right? Kobe is the new Garp. Luffy is the new Roger. They're gonna have to team up to beat Blackbeard because this man got 2 Devil Fruits. It's gonna be the same thing. Garp and Roger versus Rock, and Luffy and Kobe versus Blackbeard.
I can't say you're wrong. I feel like there are some reaches, but I can't say you're wrong because I don't have a theory of my own.
Hey, makes sense to me. The lines are aligned.
I do think there's some relations. I don't think it's necessarily a sign.
I was gonna say relation, and somebody has a theory on it that makes more sense. I feel like, and that's why I'm trying to compare between the two. Because what that guy said basically is that Blackbeard was a slave and he's a D, but he saw Rocks like because slaves were like God Valley, and Ross came and saved him, and Ross thought he was Joy Boy, but his dream was always like getting the world type shit. And like that inspired Blackbeard to think that he could be like the next Joy Boy type shit. And that's why like he kind of was like, or it also has a theme of like, we want the world. Like Katharina just said to Saturn. And he's like, oh, he's the part of that race. But every race was shown except 2. That's what Oda had said, which was the Lunarian and
the Buccaneers.
The Giants? Buccaneers, yeah.
Why does everybody think they're Joy Boy, bro? What is this? Everybody thinks they're Joy Boy.
No, but I feel like it was just like in the past, he was just Rocks, I think. Because Roger didn't think he was Joy Boy. He just wanted the thingy, the treasure. And then in the journey, he found out about the tails and everything. But anyway.
King thought Kaido was Joy Boy.
Yeah, because King was waiting for the thing of Kaido, and Kaido, they taught him, like, yeah, Kaido heard him, but that's like 3 people. It's not.
No, there's another one. Wasn't there something with like Kuma possibly being Joy Boy too?
Nah, he was praying to Joy Boy. He was waiting for Joy Boy, which there's a religion about Joy Boy too. Like for both the Buccaneers, the Giants, and other races, Fishman, like people been worshiping Joy Boy for a minute, so they know about Joy Boy. And I guess people that finally showed the strength feel like, okay, I might be Joy Boy. Let me, you know what I'm saying? You make some shake. I'm that nigga. And
We
that's why it's
are the
called.
I
world.
mean, it makes sense though. It's all the oppressed races that be one praying on Joy Boy. Like Kaido's a Oni, King's a Buccaneer, King's a Lunarian, King's a Buccaneer. Not King.
Uma.
You know what I mean. Kuma's a Buccaneer, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Fishman, you know what be going on with the Fishman. So it's all the oppressed races that are praying to Joy Boy.
True. But let's move on to our last part of the segment. I feel like it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. So this part of the segment, what I want us to do is, within certain animes, the villain has already been redeemed in a sense. So I wanted us to present some of these villains, and then we're going to kind of like yay or nay if we agree with them being redeemed or not. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Any questions?
I already got one on my head.
Who are you thinking?
Orochimaru.
That was literally what I was going to say.
Technically, because I have a list. I don't need your suggestions, but we can't start with Orochimaru because he was on the list.
It's definitely Orochimaru. This man works for the village. Like, what?
So you said he was?
Sasuke, Orochimaru, both of them are villains.
Shut up. Wait.
I'm sorry.
There's a list. We're going to go through a list.
Pardon, I mean. Go ahead, go through the list.
Orochimaru, like, since you said it first, do you feel like he is redeemable? Yay or nay? Like, he's been redeemed technically in the show. Do you feel like he's redeemable?
I'm going to say yes, because he killed Hiruzen, right? I don't think anybody really cared about Hiruzen that much. Personally.
He's the Hokage.
He was old. He wasn't even supposed to be the Hokage. The only reason he was the Hokage is because the fourth died fighting the nine-tailed fox. So he's like a backup substitute Hokage. So,
which is how it's made. He was a Hokage.
Well, clearly they forgave him. They let Orochimaru work for the village. What you want from me? They clearly forgave that man.
He truly didn't do anything wrong.
That's the only thing that's the only thing he did against the village. I mean, he did other things, but none of that stuff actually came to fruition. That's the only thing that actually came to fruition.
That man tried to take over the village.
Failed.
Hey.
Okay, failed, like you said. He tried.
Hey, without him, they lose the Ninja War. Look.
He stole all the secrets to the Ninja War.
Without him, they lose the Ninja War. Look.
And he's still running illegal experiments in the village.
He running illegal experiments, but they are permitted by the village. So who's the true villain?
Who permitted?
The village?
After they find it out.
Naruto?
Yeah, after they find it out.
So, you know what? Let's blame Naruto. That villain.
Orochimaru.
He is the villain.
Both of y'all saying yay?
Children's birthdays.
Yeah, for sure, yay.
I'm going to give him a yay.
So I'll go with, but I'm going to go with nay.
You said he tried to
what?
Wait. You said he tried to take over the Leaf Village, but he also saved the Leaf Village. So it's like, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Did he save the Leaf Village, or did he just call?
If he didn't, If he didn't reanimate the Hokages and Itachi, them niggas lose.
Which Sasuke wanted. That's why Sasuke brought him back. He didn't reanimate Itachi.
Listen, you heard what I said. Without the fourth Hokage sharing his chakra. And without the Senjus.
Sasuke did not think, oh, let me bring back Orochimaru so I can force him because I'm stronger than him and I already whooped his ass. He's gonna do something else. I'm gonna whoop his ass again. So he's gonna do what I asked him to do, which he did.
Man, Orochimaru still did it though. So I mean, what's your point?
Man, who else was Sasuke gonna use?
Who else was Sasuke gonna use? Kabuto? If he could cooperate.
You talking about Kabuto, the nigga that was about to kill him?
Facts.
The nigga that saved him too. So by your standards, a good guy.
Kabuto was literally about to kill him and Itachi. If it wasn't Izanagi,
yeah, and then Kabuto brought him back to life. So by your standards, he's a good guy. Orochimaru tried to take over the village and then save the village. Good guy. Kabuto, great guy. There you go.
We got 2 yays. Yeah, 2 yays.
That's why I said move on. So next one, Sasuke. You already mentioned him. Do we forgive him?
Hey, do I know your whole list?
I mean, if you waited, you probably wouldn't have. Nigga.
Do we forgive Sasuke for being a bitch made? Okay, let's talk, right? Let's talk. Is Sasuke really a villain? Right?
Sasuke.
Another shout out to the people I saw TikTok. I don't know your name, your ads, I forgot it. But let's talk about it. Kakashi was not a good enough teacher to get them to where they needed to be, right? Let me explain. Let me explain, right? Let me explain. While they were both under Kakashi's tutelage, right? Naruto went and started training with Jiraiya, and Sasuke was just with Kakashi. Before Naruto left to go train with Jiraiya, Sasuke was clearly stronger than Naruto. Like, it was clear as day. As soon as that man came back with a Rasengan, he surpassed Sasuke. He looked at Kakashi and said, bro, you're not teaching me the right things. Why is Naruto trash ass already surpassing me? Since nobody else in this village can train me to beat my brother, I'm going to go to the nigga I think can. Another signing. Let me go find Orochimaru. He's the only other nigga that can get me strong enough to avenge my family. Because clearly Kakashi can't do it. He ain't strong enough. So.
Ain't strong enough or?
He ain't teaching me the right shit.
Okay. I wanted you to clarify that.
Mind you. Under Kakashi, he got a Chidori, right? A little Chidori. Orochimaru, Chidori Dragon. Hey, I'm just saying.
Was it? Hold on. But I'm gonna stop you there. Was it the fact that he was teaching him the right shit, or was he trying to help Sasuke walk down a different path because he knew that revenge wasn't the answer? Because
that's fine. You're still holding him back though. Naruto went and trained with Jiraiya for 2 months.
He's not holding him back because he's not diving into his hatred. He just wants him to get stronger without diving into his hatred.
This man, Naruto, spent a weekend with Jiraiya, sat in a spa, came back whooping Sasuke's shit in. Sasuke, what the fuck? What you doing? Why am I wasting time?
It's not as clear as you're making it.
Can I go ahead and jump in through that? So I'm glad what Carlos said. I want to hop on that first. Because yes, there is nobody in the whole village that understands. There is nobody in the village that understood Sasuke as much as Kakashi did. Because throughout their whole journey, Kakashi lost his dad, which was the end of his clan, and was by himself. Right. So he had that hatred in him, and he had to figure that out. He had the exact lineup that Sasuke has today in terms of teammate, and he had to figure himself out. So he understood, like, you know what I'm saying, like that friend that want to be there for you and you rejected him, he kind of understood those struggles. So he was like, it's important for me to make sure you don't walk down that path of hatred, which Kakashi almost did. If it wasn't for losing his friend, he probably would have walked down that path. So now you look at that, he had to focus on it. 2, nobody in the village can train Sasuke's Sharingan the way that Kakashi did. Kakashi helped him to understand that, your eyes have abilities and it can help you copy techniques. The Chidori is a technique that he only could have developed through Kakashi, because Kakashi was the only one that mastered that shit. You say what?
Orochimaru turned Chidori into a dragon.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
No,
he never did.
He didn't.
The first Sasuke retrieval arc, and they finally found Sasuke
that was
for the
Sasuke.
First time.
That was not Orochimaru.
Sasuke. Orochimaru did not do that.
Let before you go. Wait, time out. Before you go,
it was his training. Who was he training with? Who was his coach?
Time out before you go. Let me finish my point. Kakashi was the one that created the Chidori. You know what I'm saying? So if Kakashi does not teach the Chidori to Sasuke, Sasuke is not able to elevate it. Sasuke elevated it. You have zero proof that Orochimaru made Sasuke elevate it. You forget that Sasuke had a curse mark, which, like every other person that had a curse mark, like helps you with your abilities. So as you train by yourself, you can even get stronger. You had no Orochimaru was in the bedridden, was he not? He was sick. So he wasn't the strongest that you're thinking.
And still trained him better than Kakashi.
You don't know that. You never seen the training arc of Orochimaru. You have not seen it. The only thing that Orochimaru that you can say 100% he did is put a curse mark, which elevates your power. That's the only thing that you can say for sure he did.
You're saying Orochimaru gave Sasuke steroids, what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that's exactly what I'm saying, basically. He gave him a timely steroid that activates and gets better. That's what I said.
So I got a question. Do you think Sasuke is as strong as he is or was at the Sasuke retrieval arc or in Naruto Shippuden? Had he just stayed with Kakashi? Is he as strong?
We'll get there when I finish my explanation.
Yes, sir.
Like, we'll get there when I finish my explanation.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Sasuke was greedy and took the easy way out. You have no proof that if he stayed in the village and trained, he wouldn't get stronger. After he left.
Even Naruto had to leave to get stronger.
After he left, Naruto trained within senseis within the village. Rock Lee had to leave at some point. Guy Sensei was out of the village with his team when pain attacks. People leave the village all the time.
That's
he
Rock Lee's
left
downfall.
with the signing, and this is the part. Kenny, can I make a point? Go ahead. Go ahead. Speak. Go ahead.
No. My fault.
Okay.
Okay.
When you
Damn it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll wait till you finish. Go ahead. With the thing that you're talking about Naruto getting a power up, when we introduced Jiraiya, the thing that Jiraiya decided to do to unlock Naruto and force him to get better, it wasn't training him. In the same way that Orochimaru helped Sasuke cheat, Jiraiya cheated. What he did, he loosened the seal in his stomach and then kicked that nigga in the life or death situation because he understands how Jinchurikis work. That ain't got nothing to do with a sensei. The sensei has to train you, which he did. Naruto had chakra control. He helped him better his Rasengan. You are a sensei until you graduate. Once you graduate, we are teammates. We're not senseis no more. Naruto was stronger than Kakashi at some point. So Sasuke, like, you know what I'm saying? He would have been stronger if he stayed in the village and wanted to. He did not want to. He could have did the same thing. He fought Rock Lee, which was much stronger. Neji was much stronger. Why didn't he think, let me go ahead and ask Guy if I can train with him, get some hands? No, he wanted the easy way out because he fought Orochimaru and then saw, okay, this nigga's cheated. I can cheat too.
Are you done? Let me know when you're finished.
Yeah, I'm done. You can go ahead.
You forget I don't know if you're doing this on purpose, but you're leaving out something very important that from both of Orochimaru. Sage. Summoning.
Okay.
Becoming the Toad Sage, Jiraiya. Okay. Becoming the Serpent Sage, Orochimaru. That can't come from Kakashi. And having Sage Chakra and having that type of stuff definitely elevated the powers that they weren't going to get from Kakashi.
So that was your point?
Yes.
Did
that's one of them. That's one of them. Huh?
Did Sasuke ever reach Sage Mode?
He obtained. Okay, fuck the Sage Mode. I'm talking about obtaining a summon, gaining the trust of the serpent. Kakashi's not giving him.
Kakashi could have taught him how to summon.
Yeah, Kakashi would have taught him dogs, not snakes.
Summon the ninja dogs?
Yeah, he would have thought it was a summon. That's it.
That's just because weak as shit compared to the signing.
Listen,
is it weak as shit?
You're the one that's over here made the point that the signing got a title because they got an ass whooped. That's not about the signing.
Bamba.
It's about
you want ninja dogs over a giant ass snake.
Okay.
But Kakashi's ninja dogs are strong, and he uses them with different techniques.
And they use
not fucking with his
and his dogs use jutsu. How do you know that? How do you know that?
This is what I'm gonna say because yes,
he doesn't know that. You don't know that.
Let's talk feats. Let's talk about what we've seen them do. Then let's talk feats.
Bet.
Okay.
The snake was able to hold off Tsunade's slug and Jiraiya's frog. It was 2-on-1.
Kakashi's dogs were able to fight against a Ninetales. What are you talking about?
But you're using Orochimaru's thing though, right? Feats, right?
I'm using the snake summon.
Oh, okay. So this is what I was gonna say though. The difference between the snake and the dogs. The dogs, Kakashi has a variety of dogs. He even be calling multiple of them at times. So there is a difference between something that's more sensory type and something that like you need a big ass snake to fight. If he introduced Sasuke, because at the end of the day, the only thing that you need to control some of those is to be able to tame him with your chakra output. If Sasuke gets strong enough, he might be able to get a big dog. We've seen big ass dogs in the show. Naruto started with a tiny ass toad, did he not? And then it gradually got big till he got the Gabunta.
And who taught him how to do it?
Jiraiya.
It wasn't Kakashi. Exactly, it wasn't Kakashi. We're on something totally different. We're on something totally different.
Perfect what you said. So you want to talk about somebody that taught you how to fight, how to throw a kunai, how to throw a shuriken, how to master your shadow clones, how to be a teammate, how to be a ninja. Like followed you all the way through school, and then you're gonna compare it to Jiraiya that took him to see some girls and then unlocked the seal. Get out of here, bro.
Yes, because okay, let's talk about it then. How useful are shuriken? Where the fuck they were in Shippuden? How useful was a fucking shuriken?
Oh, there's a reason why you try to.
There's a reason why.
There's a reason why you try to say. Because here's the thing: of
There's a
every
reason
single
1010 is trash.
no, hell no. 1010 is trash because she's 1010. Every single ninja has attributes, right? Kakashi, okay, it's because at the end of the day, let's do this. Let's do this. Like you said, he doesn't learn the snake jutsu with what you might call it with
Kakashi.
Yeah, with Kakashi. Oh. So with Orochimaru, he never gets the Korean attack, which made him one of the deadliest person. He never gets the Korean attack. He never gets the Korean attack.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the dragon that you're talking about that came down from the sky. He never gets that.
Why doesn't he?
Because Kakashi created this jutsu. Kakashi's the only one that knows how to do that.
You think Orochimaru doesn't know how to do that jutsu?
He does not. He doesn't. He does not because it's new. It happened after Orochimaru left. Orochimaru does not know how to do that. So
it's not even what I think. We talk about stuff that we see. When have you seen Orochimaru do a Chidori?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't do every jutsu. He does. When last time you seen Orochimaru?
But we talking about things that we see. But your argument was you don't think he can do a Chidori.
Wait, you say when have we seen Orochimaru do a shadow clone? We've seen Orochimaru do a shadow clone.
The situation is we know for a fact that Orochimaru is a jutsu scholar. It's already been confirmed.
But he does not know about the
99% of the jutsus.
He does not know about the Chidori. And like I'm just doing the comparison that you did. We have the.
So just because we didn't see him do all 99% jutsu, I guess he doesn't know.
We don't know him as a jutsu scholar. We know Kakashi is a jutsu scholar.
You said what?
We know Kakashi is the jutsu scholar. We don't know.
You said Orochimaru is not a jutsu scholar?
Who have they called the father of all jutsus?
They called Kakashi the copycat, and he don't call him the father of all jutsus.
Okay.
The father of all jutsu.
Who can copy over 1,000 jutsus? Who knows over 1,000 jutsus then? Do they say Orochimaru or Kakashi?
So, but my point is,
has more jutsu than Orochimaru. But this is what I'm gonna say though. This is where I was gonna go. Let's do the snake is over here. The snake summon is on this side. And then you got the Chidori. The Chidori progresses into that purple Chidori that Sasuke has. It progresses into the Kirin attack that Sasuke has. It progresses into the Amaterasu mixed with the electricity that he has. And it also progresses into his chakra blade. He does not develop any of those. You say what?
Kakashi didn't teach him any of that, just the base Chidori.
Kakashi taught him, Kakashi created that electricity chakra control and taught it to Sasuke. Sasuke went on to develop those by himself. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So when you don't have that starting point, you don't have the rest.
Why doesn't Kakashi have all that stuff then?
Didn't Kakashi develop a purple Chidori? Kakashi has. Oh, you were talking about. This is the thing too. Like we said, when you're looking at affinity, every ninja got their affinity. Kakashi is about dogs. Kakashi has a Chidori that he throws, which is a dog that runs at you in zigzags. That's the same thing as a Kirin. But what is Sasuke and Orochimaru and Kabuto known for? Snakes, which eventually evolves into dragon. That's why he uses the Kirin attack.
I guess, bro. I'm just going to agree to disagree on this, bro. Because that's like saying, because who originally taught Naruto the Rasengan with the... Didn't Kakashi originally teach Naruto
Yes, that's what we were trying to tell you.
But that's my point. That thing did not get perfected and actually become good until he was with Jiraiya.
No, actually, that's where you're wrong. Because by the time Jiraiya died, Naruto had not perfected it. He was just following his dad. By the time Naruto perfected him, who was there with him? Kakashi. Kakashi had
it wasn't Kakashi. It was the weird nigga. It was the weird nigga. I taught him that.
No. It was Kakashi. You were talking about Yamato. Yamato was sitting on the sideline. Yamato was sitting on the sideline waiting for Naruto to go berserk. In case Naruto went berserk because he was training so much, they were restraining. But Kakashi was the one like making your own, and he got the rising shuriken. Come on, man. Don't disrespect.
What about Sage Mode?
Sage Mode. Okay, Sage Mode. Jiraiya ain't taught it to him. It was the frog.
He had to go to Mount Muyabuku.
The frog taught it to him. It wasn't Jiraiya.
Jiraiya did not teach him.
That's from Jiraiya, though. If Jiraiya don't take him there...
The frog started to him.
Jiraiya never took him to Mount Miyabuku. He went to Mount Miyabuku on his own.
Exactly. Jiraiya was already dead.
No, Jiraiya took him there, and that's because Jiraiya showed him how to do the shit the first. He showed them the first time.
Hell no. When Jiraiya died and they're in Tsunade's office, that's when the toad is like, oh, that's the boy that Jiraiya boy was training. Okay, I gotta take you there because basically we have no option to beat pain. He didn't. Jiraiya never taught him Sage Mode, anything like that.
Never took him to Mount
Jiraiya Sage Mode was ugly as shit. Look at him.
Good God.
That's because he never perfected it.
Exactly. So how are you gonna teach
So
him?
how's he gonna teach him if he ain't
Come on,
perfected?
bro. That's the frogs. What are you talking about?
I surrender.
My thing is, we started. This was supposed to be, are they redeemed? Yes or no? I don't know how you end up here over here.
Sasuke. I tried to cut us off and I said this ain't what this is supposed to be about, but we kept going.
You started it.
Look, I didn't know you felt so passionate about Kakashi, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
It was. I don't even think Mamba feel that passionate. You just openly disrespected with zero facts.
I didn't have zero facts.
What did you say?
I didn't have zero facts.
Zero facts.
Sasuke redeemed? Yes. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Sasuke's redeemed. He's done his time.
Okay, it's Sasuke. Yes. All right. Next character we got. This one might be a little more interesting. Y'all remember first season of Seven Deadly Sin? Hendrickson.
Hendrickson been redeemed.
Yeah. Is he? Because he's the only one. Everybody else got possessed. He just wanted power and was like nice and not what they're doing and was tired of orchestrating shit.
Wait, is Henderson the one with the long hair or the short hair?
The one with the tiny hair, the one that had the horn at the beginning. He was literally like a regular demon when he got strong. And then he technically made all this happen. The sins are here because of him. The devils came back because of him.
I mean,
the war started again because of him.
I mean, at the end of the day, yes, he definitely did start all that, but like Kenny said, it's definitely a fact. He had already been redeemed just because literally every time he did team up with the sins, he was saying that it was to cover up for his own sins.
And that man put his life on the line hella times.
Facts. So yeah, I'm gonna give Hendrickson the yay, even though he did start off as a whole ass nigga, bro.
He was indeed a whole ass nigga.
Okay, so Hendrickson gets a yay. Next
That's
character,
another one I want to rewatch.
Yeah, that shit, I'm not gonna lie. If they reanimated it,
watching that shit again.
But next character, I'm gonna tell you, I already have a yay against him, and when I tell you who it is, y'all might be a little surprised. But from Mob Psycho, Dimple.
Wait, you said nay? You're crazy.
I want to hear your reasoning before I give mine.
So yes, Dimple put himself on the line, but times and times again, Mob had to forgive himself, and you're ready to stab him? After everything you've been through for the whole first seasons, you're ready to stab this man in the back and become a god because all of a sudden you got power that's available to you? Mob is too forgiving. At that point, I would have loved to see Mob go some type of like berserk that he never tapped into and whooped your ass and eventually forgave you. Because you need some repercussions.
Facts.
That's why when he died, when I thought he died, I was cool with it. Because I'm like, you kind of redeem yourself type shit. What?
Nah. Didn't Dimple feel real bad about that?
Yeah, after Mob literally was like, I forgive you. You don't mean to do this. He literally had to force this man to admit, to fall into feeling bad.
How did Dimple even get that power? I forgot.
Broccoli. They were worshiping the broccoli, and the broccoli kept growing.
How did that get Dimple power?
No, but that was him. He was the original broccoli. He had created that image. And then eventually the broccoli became actual villain, like actually manifested into existence.
Yeah, now that I think about it, one thing I'm going to say Nate too, because like Bama said, he had way too many chances. He got way too many chances. And then that one was truly tip of the iceberg because you had already did something like that again. You had already did something like that before. And then now that you feel like you got the power of a god, now you feel like this is your moment and you're just going to, again, all this man has done for you. And you, again, just, yeah, I'm going to say nay. I'm going to say nay.
Kenny?
I'm not gonna say nay because yes, he did turn around and try to stab Mob in the back, but when it really counted and when it really mattered, he sacrificed his life to save Mob. Like we've all had situations where I'm pretty sure we've all had this situation where somebody thought was like had your back may have slipped up and fucked up. do you not forgive them afterwards if they've shown that they're worthy of forgiveness afterwards?
Yeah.
And I feel like afterwards, Dimple showed that he was worthy of forgiveness.
But my thing is, you would let it slide once. You would let it slide twice. But that third time, you would be ready to throw some hands.
Wait. What are you talking about? The first and twice? I know the time
First
when he
time they
turned
met,
gold.
First time they met, Dimple was leading her organization, and then the second time, like he ran through a group that was having the same kind of cult mentality. He tried to take over like that thing to basically get back into power, but it always kept on failing. He always be trying to like take over somebody's body that's like kind of strong type shit, but he always ends up failing. It was only one time after that he held his own when he was fighting when Chico was out, and then after the broccoli incident.
And then in between each of those times, he was always plotting, basically letting it be known in his own head that whenever he got the chance, like it was.
And Mob would catch him and forgive him.
Facts.
But Dimple, you can't lie and say Dimple wasn't always looking out for Mob too during that time. Too. It's hard because he would say he wants to kill Mob. At the same time, he would be telling, "Hey Mob, watch behind you.
Right.
Get up, Mob. Get up, Mob. You can do it. Keep fighting, Mob." Like it's weird if you're doing that and then plotting to kill him. I don't know, bro. I'm confused.
That's weird energy. That's the type of nigga you don't want around you.
Dimple was crying for Mob, bro. I'm gonna go get Nate.
That's the type of nigga that you don't want around you.
Crying tears in front of you and then ready to get some power. Actually, they're like, nah, fuck you, nigga.
Y'all are right. I'm gonna say Nate
because he didn't. That's the thing too.
If I always got a question where you're, if you always got to question your motives, I'm gonna go Nate.
Yeah. All right. So 2 more left, and I decided to shorten the list for the 2 because for the sake of time. The 2 I got left are Vegeta and Endeavor. We gonna start with Endeavor. I feel like Vegeta hopefully gets interesting.
Was Endeavor ever a villain? Or was that nigga just abusive?
No, but I'm saying he was a villain to Shoto and shit and his kids. So do you forgive him? Did he redeem himself? You feel like throughout the story with the situation with Shoto, Daki, all that?
I'm gonna say nay on him because he ain't really did nothing to be like real father to Todoroki yet. He just stopped hitting him and stopped yelling at him. That's it.
Not weak.
I'm gonna go yay because it's always a father always has a chance to win his family back.
We ain't did it yet. We ain't seen him do it yet. Is what I'm saying. Oh, are you saying is he redeemable or is he redeemed?
Redeemable. I mean, they kind of redeemed him in the show.
I don't know. It's getting kind of personal now. I don't know.
They redeemed him like in a sense in the show because remember with that scene with his family, they're crying like, "Oh, yeah, I understand that was bad, whoop de whoop, da 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 da, but I'm gonna make it right," type shit. And it wasn't even him fighting. Yeah.
I say he's redeemable.
I'm gonna go with no. Fuck that nigga.
I'm leaning towards that too, Bomb, but I'm gonna say he's redeemable because his kids are still relatively young. He can make up for it, even though he did drive their mama legit crazy. He drove his mama to an insane asylum. But
the only thing I would not hold against him though is the Dabby situation, surprisingly, because I feel like for it, like the way it happened, it's just like you did not understand that this kid was going through these feelings, and then he went and came back and saw you that you were training what you call a Shoto and just kind of lost his shit. So it's like he was on the path to kind of try to better himself, but then he was fucking up with Shoto while still thinking about Dabby type shit. So that's why I'm like the Dabby I can get fast, but the rest, yeah, I don't know.
He was beating the shit out of his kids.
Ooh, boy. That man was dangerous.
Yeah.
But the final one, you got, by the way, I just seen the Kakarot ending, like the game. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Vegeta versus Goku. That shit was fire. It looked nice. Final person of the night, Vegeta. Did he redeem himself? Yay or nay?
Hell yeah.
Bruh, I don't know about this nigga, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. And let me be honest, you feel me? Like Vegeta.
Why is this nigga capping right now, bro?
Vegeta, this is a op, bro. This
is your favorite character of the. Shut up.
This man, can I really trust somebody that came to Earth with his homie and then off that nigga as soon as he started losing? That's like if we playing 3-on-3 and this nigga Kenny getting hooped on. And I'm looking at Kenny like, bro, what the fuck? You getting over here hooped on, bro? You need help from us? And I just
You would
kicked
do
him.
that. You would do that. So
And then had the nerve the next arc and planet. Do you know how many Namekian villages this man slaughtered? Looking for some magic balls. And then go
All
into
right.
fast forward a couple arcs later. This man was so power hungry, so thirsty to be a villain again. He let a
Majin
nigga put a
Vegeta.
tattoo on his head, you feel me?
He tied another nigga name on his forehead, bro. That's crazy.
And killed hundreds. Hundreds. Because one thing we saw is that even though he had the tattoo on his head, he got that for power. He couldn't be controlled. So he did that on his own volition. And you want me to see,
Bobbity.
you want me to ask it, you want to know if he's redeemable? Bruh. Hell yes, he's redeemable. I don't even know why I'm playing like this. Yes, Vegeta is redeemable. That's a redeemable ass nigga. He done saved the earth countless times over. Put his life on the line, not only for the earth, but for his family and for his friends. If you say Vegeta's not redeemable, you just a hating ass nigga, bro, and you don't get no hoes.
Wow. That escalated. But yeah,
So,
Vegeta
Kenny,
for
why do you
sure.
think that he's not redeemable?
I say yeah. What you mean? I mean, I feel like without Vegeta, the show would be kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie.
No, Bomba's not
Vegeta,
shit, bro. Bomba's not shit.
Vegeta got the best monologues in the show. Vegeta's like the only character that has actual character development. Him and Piccolo, I guess. Them two are the only niggas that have character development.
I
You
swear
know,
to
they
God, I'm
fucking
not about to
rules
let you keep
Piccolo.
doing this, bro.
I
said what?
really remember I sent y'all that fan made thing. I was praying there was something gonna like Raditz was gonna come back alive, and we needed Uncle Raditz, bro. We
Do
need
we
Uncle
though?
Raditz.
Do we?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I'm looking at all the Saiyans, that's the one I really struggle to see flipping towards the good side.
Facts.
Imagine how strong he is. He when we first saw him, he was already stronger than Goku. Imagine him training. Imagine him training. He would be cold.
It's gonna take him a while, bro.
And then his Super Saiyan 2 is gonna look like they Super Saiyan 3. He's gonna be cold.
It's gonna take him a while, nigga. I feel like okay, introduce Raditz, let him get a Super Saiyan form, and let him get his ass whooped because he looked like Super Saiyan 3, but he's not. Because he's not gonna catch up. He's not gonna catch up. I don't see it happening.
Oh yes, they're infinity past him now. So
like what?
it's gonna be.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
Between
get a
when
god
Goku was
form.
a teen to now.
He can't get a god form. They give him a god form outright. There's just something up with that.
Yeah, that would be straight stupid at that point. I would be like, hey, hell no. But that is all we had for this anime segment. It was all over the place, but I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Y'all be sure to share this with your friend, family, your grandmama. Be sure to subscribe, like. You know what I'm saying? If you want to repost it somewhere, go ahead and do that. We'll appreciate it. And it means a lot to us. We'll see y'all next week. And free Palestine.
Yes, sir.